Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. So you can see here I've got the siding going. I haven't got it up there. That was as high as I could reach on my ladder and little like a ladder scaffold, excuse me, that I had. I'm going to borrow some pump jacks from a neighbor and we'll build scaffolding to get up there. But before I do that, I kind of want to do everything that I can do, you know, without borrowing stuff. And so I've got the whole back side of the house to do. And I really want to get it done. It's been a long project, right? Everything here is competing priorities. You know, finish the house. Okay, that's easy. Why don't you just do that all day, every day, right? Well, we've got a garden that we're trying to get going. We have critters we're taking care of. We have guests that come. You know, I'm a pastor. That takes time for a whole bunch of different things, not just the sermon that you can watch on Shofar Mountain, stuff like that. And you know, we're canning blackberries because they're in season, yada, yada, yada. And so, yeah, when we can, we work on the house. And so we have a vision for how this thing is going to end up when we're done. Look at that. Can you see that? Where's my finger? Look at that right there. That's like mud splashed up and got on my siding. That's a nice color though. Maybe I'll end up painting the house that color. A little aside, but I'm watching me, watching you. But anyway, we want to eventually get water towers going here at the homestead. Well, I don't want to stop what I'm doing. I don't want to cease putting siding up to build a water tower. And what we've been doing is catching rain that just comes right off our roof into buckets and bins and things like that. But what I didn't, and then using that for our bath and for washing dishes and stuff. But what I didn't like about that was all that water just runs right off my roof. Like you can see up here, there's no gutters, right? And so that water runs right down here, and it's starting to erode my little berm that I have up. And so, you know, we need to get some gutters up. Well, I don't want to put gutters on the back here until I know for a fact that I don't have to put the pump jacks up. So, water tower. Don't want to build water towers until I'm done, you know, getting the house sealed in, if you will, and more permanently dry. But we need to catch more water than just when it's raining. It's been raining a lot here in the Ozarks, but it's supposed to be dry, and so I want to have some water on storage. So what we did for temporary, which is something you can do, right, is, and it's a mess here, folks. You know, this is a construction site. Let me just bring you over here to the front of the house again. So what we did is I put a gutter up right there. See that? And I haven't finished it yet. I ran out of gutter clips to put the gutter up over there, so I need to buy some more gutter clips at Lowe's. I'm putting Mr. Lowe's great-grandchildren through college, I think. But what we did is we ran the gutter, and again, this is temporary. Where's my hand? There we go. Comes down here in this flexi tube that we got, and it goes into this ICU, ICB, I don't know what they're called. We can get these around here for about $60 roughly. We filled that up. I cleaned it out a couple times. It used to hold a food grade kind of concentrated sugar mix. And so this filled up completely last night in the rain. Now the problem is when it overflows, all that water flows right underneath my foundation, and that's not good, right? So we have to have a way to deal with the overflow. So right now what we have to do is actually come out, pull the hose out of the top of that thing, and this again is temporary right here. This is just PVC right there, and then it goes down to a tarp, and it goes out into the grass like a kid's slippy slide. None of this is how it's going to look, you know, be it the Father's will. It's certainly not my will that it looks like this a couple months from now, but it works, right? If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid, right? And so I've got 250 gallons of rainwater right there for showers and washing clothes and stuff like that, and we're just catching it in a downspout. Eventually I'm going to build a water tower that lifts this whole thing up till the top of it is just underneath the gutter right there, and then I'll work a little gravity flow system. I'm still kind of working it out in my head to feed the kitchen and the bathroom and stuff like that. We have to put it here. It would be more convenient actually to put on the other side of the house because that's where the kitchen is. But we have to put it here because of where the sun goes. The sun comes up over here and goes this way and then down, and so it heats this corner of the house, and in the wintertime we want that baby heated. Yeah, we're eventually going to paint that black so algae doesn't grow in it, and you know, those things are lifted up. I'll probably paint it black and then paint it whatever color I end up painting that siding back there. That's hardy board siding, it's concrete. Wanted to put metal on the roof to catch the water, you know, it'd be cleaner, if you will. Honestly, I couldn't afford to do a metal roof. And so it's an asphalt roof. Yes, the little pieces of asphalt go in there. You know, I've been taking a bath and washing my dishes with that stuff now for a while, and I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It doesn't affect me at all. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. We're not drinking that. We're drinking well water. All right, so hey, that's, you know, water on the homestead. You could do something similar. Most of you already live in a house, right? And it already has gutters and downspouts, and you could easily hook one of those bad boys up. Oh, and then here's something else I did. Let me show you this. This is just simple stuff you get at Home Depot, and I just screwed it on here. Put this together, glued it together so I can fill up my my buckets and stuff. This thing isn't really made to use every day, on and off, on and off, on and off. It'll break if you do that. Right now it's turned off, but once I get this tighter, it's got to go about another inch. Then we'll just leave it open and we'll use this valve, which is made to go on and off, on and off, on and off. All right, so yeah, rainwater storage on the homestead. Do you know there's states where it's against the law to catch the rain? Can you believe that? Yeah, they're coming for you. All right, I'll see you out there.